Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. Frazee Family Foods. What a hometown grocery store should be. Friendly staff, family-owned, and a wide variety of groceries to fulfill your needs. The City of Frazee and Frazee Event Center, featuring a 5,000 square foot room, a built-in stage, and a full-service bar. Perfect for a multitude of events. Call or click to book your event.
Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ledke, and I'm here in downtown Frazee at Frazee Family Foods with owner-operator Heath Peterson. Good morning, Heath.
Good morning, Hank.
So, you know, I look around here. Don't move now. And things are changing.
Yeah, we've kind of changed things up a little bit. We had our supplier come in here about a month and a half ago and kind of move some things around, put some stuff in some better spots. We added a value section here. As you can see, and basically what that is stuff that either our supplier is overstocked on because they ordered too much, or it's getting close to being dated, and so they give us a really good deal on it, and we're able to pass that on to our customers. So we've added that. We've also added over on my left, we ordered got into more of some car stuff, so you know, transmission fluid for your tractor, your diesel engines, or you know, all that different stuff we started adding on and trying to make a bigger section of. So
Excuse me a second.
don't fall over.
No. Yeah, well, you know, and these are all things that people need. I mean, you know, you come in here Sunday morning, you've gone to church, you're going to go fishing. Oh, geez, I need something for my boat. I need something for my car.
Yep.
Well, where do you go?
Yeah, you got, you know, the 2-cycle oil. One of the things we started carrying, we're going to carry more, is the 2.5 gallons, which you don't see a lot anymore. You know, it either seems to be quart or 5-gallon buckets. Yeah. Well, when you get up in age like you and I, we're both kind of there, it gets a little heavy for us. So, you know, that 2.5's a nice in-between thing where you can just grab it and go. And, you know, especially a transmission where you're putting 5 gallons into it, you know, you don't have to hold that big thing and try to work it into there. Yes.
Well, and then the thing, you know, with stuff, you know, that's coming up, you know, getting to the point, you know, well, yeah, it's going to be outdated a bit, but you know, the shelf life of this stuff is phenomenal that they have nowadays. Yes,
and the dates I found aren't really all that, you know, but we're not going to sell it on our regular shelf with something like that. And then once it is, and a lot of this stuff still has a month or two left on it, so it's not like, you know, it's that big deal, you know, like a cake mix for 99 cents right now. I mean, you can't find that anywhere anymore. So just kind of an exciting deal, and I just kind of watch the specials and the profit makers every day to be able to bring in some of this stuff for our customers.
It all makes a difference, you know.
It does. I mean, you know, and we're lucky. We live in a nice small community. Yes, we'd like to grow, but we want to keep that small community feel, and that's what we try to provide here. With, you know, carry-out service if customers want it, and you know, we're open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. so it's not hard to remember. You know, it's one of the things that's nice is you never have to guess because it's always the same.
Well, you know, and when I was a kid, you know, the grocery stores closed at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock Saturday night. Nobody was open Sunday.
Yeah, and when, you know, when I bought this store back in 2007, we used to close early on Saturday. It was 6 o'clock, I think. Yeah. Sunday we were only open till 5. We wouldn't open till 9. Yeah. And one of the things I noticed is people were always coming in and asking. They're saying, Heath, when are you guys open on the weekends? You know, and I'm like, you know, we're just going to go to one set, and boy, it's been nice. You never have to guess.
Well, and that's the great thing. You're right. If you keep your time consistent, they don't have to wonder, well, oh, should I run into Frazee and get something, or do I need to go to another town because they aren't open?
Right. Or run over to All in All or any of those things, you know, that we have in town. But yeah, it's just it's so exciting. You know, we've been here for what, 16 years now, and
God, that's hard to believe it's that long already.
I know, I was young when I got here. Didn't have gray hairs.
Me neither. And I had hair. Well, you know.
But it's always been exciting. You know, it's always changing. It's always moving forward. We've seen some great growth lately in Frazee with some of our new restaurants in town.
Yes.
And we're just so excited about that. And as a grocery store, it's exciting for us because we bring more people into town, and that's what we need to make Frazee successful.
Well, and besides this, you know, and also the building that's one of the restaurants in that you have. You started the Lucky Bubble.
Yeah.
And that's something that we really needed. We hadn't had a laundromat or a good laundromat for many, many years.
Yeah, since I got here, you know, and we've talked about this a little before, but, you know, a lot of people want to do it, but, you know, money is a factor. And I was fortunate enough to be able to get some deals where I was able to open that Lucky Bubble and get it going. And I tell you, the people have been so supportive of it. You know, we've had very little problem with vandalism and things like that. We were able to stay open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, never close it, never lock the doors. And a lot of people said we couldn't do that when we first started. But, you know, it's worked. Not going to say we never have problems, because there's always going to be a few here and there.
Yeah.
But people overall have been really good. And some of the customers actually come in and they're like, leave a broom out so we can sweep over there. I mean, that's how excited they are that we're open and going again.
Well, and then one lady told me, she says, you know, we have an electric car.
Yep.
And you have a car charger.
Yes, we did. We talked to Otter Tail Power here a few years ago, and they were looking for a place to put a car charger in Frazee. It's not the fast charge, you know, but it's free. And you can sit there and you can charge up your electric car. And, you know, I think as we move forward and through the years, we're going to see more and more of them even in this area. Right now, I think they're pretty few and far between.
Yeah.
But I do see that changing.
Well, and the one thing that I always had hoped that they would do is they would get one system for all the different vehicles. Because it's going to be that way eventually, but, you know,
yes, it's kind of like when they switched to OBD2 with cars for being able to read them. You know, it used to be all over the place. And it's going to come, and you're going to get adapters, and it's all going to change. And so, yeah, it's just a lot of excitement.
Well, and the other thing, too, the same lady, she says, you know, what I really liked, she said, you know, was the 24 hours. And she says, the bathrooms are always clean.
Yep, and that's something we go in and check it every day, and it's not an easy one all the time.
No, I'm sure it isn't.
But we do try to keep up on all that and go through and get it cleaned at least once to twice a day. And so yeah, it's exciting, you know, and moving forward and seeing, like I said, all the exciting things. It's such a wonderful thing.
Starting to pop. Just like the mushrooms are going to come up.
Yes, yes. And as we head towards summer and you know, we get into that fresh meat and produce and all that good stuff that's coming, it's going to be exciting, you know, and it's going to be a lot of stuff going on in Frazee Family Foods, and we're just really excited.
Well, I appreciate you being on the program, Heath, and everything you do for us.
Thank you, Hank.
Plus being one of our premier EDA members. So, with that, always remember, pet the dog, hug the kids, kiss the wife, and wave at the neighbor. The next person you wave at could be your next best friend. There's one over there. There's Ed.